Andy, it's nearly a week since last week. How has it been?
Been really good. Real positive week. Training's been good. Players have been sharp. Everyone's been engaged in everything we've done. So, yeah, really good.
I know obviously different opposition pose different threats, but it'd be, I suppose, really hard to change what you did last week.
Yeah, it is. I've got a lot of difficult choices every week now because I've got a fully fit squad of 20. So I'm going to have to make tough decisions, and players will come in and come out, like I've said. So we may look at doing something slightly different on Saturday, but again, when it comes to 2 o'clock, you'll know.
What do you expect from Marine? Obviously promoted from last season.
Yeah, really tough, organised side. The manager's done a great job there to get through the playoffs against a strong, well-financed Macclesfield side. They've done ever so well. So, yeah, they're a tough outfit, and they're really confident. Watching against Oxford City at the weekend, and saw a team that's really close, really know the jobs, work hard for each other. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But again, one, we focus on ourselves, make sure we do the right things, and the patterns and the pictures we keep showing the players in the training sessions we're doing, hopefully they can replicate out there.
The next 2 games are newly promoted teams. Do you kind of look at Tamworth from last season and go, don't take these for granted?
Yeah, and again, my message the whole way through the week is we can't be complacent. There's not one team that's going to roll over. Everyone's going to come here and give a good account of themselves. Tamworth last year was a prime example. We beat them first game of the season and they went on to win the league. So yeah, we won't take any opposition lightly. And again, that's not in my mentality, it's not in the squad's mentality to do that. So yeah, we expect a tough test against Marine. But like I said, I'm going to focus on how my players play and how we can hurt them.
Obviously, one of the tough parts of last season was every team coming here like a cup final, sitting in. Are you expecting that again this season from most teams in the league?
Well, again, the stadium is a big draw for people, and when you play in front of 4,000 fans, hopefully the weekend, it's tough for teams to come. But I've been part of a team where we are the minnows and underdogs, and you see it as a freebie. So I'm not saying they'll come and see the freebie, but they'll give everything they've got. They might be going expansive and they might play football, and it might cause us problems. But we're prepared for both ways. If they sit in, we've got plans. If they come out, we've got plans. So yeah, again, they've had a good season last year, a very good season. So they might come and take it to us, which hopefully we can deal with that.
So with that, when teams sit in, I suppose it's about combating that and being patient, isn't it? If they do. Yeah,
again, we've from experiences of last year, we knew when teams dropped in, we had to work a way around to beat them. Hopefully this year we've improved on that, and we can see pictures. Like I say, we're doing sessions on. We're covering all parts of the match during sessions, so we know if there's a low block, we can get around it or over it or through it. And again, when teams go expansive, we're going to have to play slightly different. So yeah, we'll see where it chucks at us. But one thing you guarantee is that team will work hard. Marine will work very hard. So first and foremost, we have to match that and better it.
I know I said it last week about you and it not being about you, but you must be looking forward to walking out there first time as Scunthorpe United manager competitively this weekend.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait. It's a real privilege to do it. But again, I realise results weigh on my shoulders, and take me out of it. I've got a squad of 16 that'll represent what I think and how I want a team to play in front of the home crowd. So there's pressure on me, but yeah, for sure I'm really excited to walk out in front of hopefully a big crowd at the Ice Arena and put on a performance for them, because like I say, it's result business, and if you don't get the right result, then the pressure comes back on me.
You say about the 16 players that are in the squad. I suppose the bar has been set from last weekend in terms of the levels you expect.
Yeah, again, it's one result. Again, Brackley, a very good outfit. I expect them to fully up there, become end of the season. So we don't write them off. And again, barring probably 10 minutes in second half, we probably controlled it. But in that 10 minutes, they had 3 shots in a quick succession, which was 2 unbelievable saves from Ross and a goal line clearance from Brad. So if that flips on its head, you could look at a different result. So the players weathered a little bit of a storm. But yeah, the squad's good, but I'm not against making changes. So every player realises that, and they realise that the team's being picked for a reason. So no one's sitting there thinking I'm comfortable. I've got someone who will take my position if I slack off.
So that's the basis for the players left out of the squad, players on the bench, and Carlton as well, I guess, as well, because he's looking at Alfie, for example, and think, I've got to work really hard to try and get that shirt.
Yeah, the players that haven't been involved have been the attitudes have been first class. They've got no complaints at all. They're doing their extras outside, doing the gym work. So they understand that the season's 46 games long. So one game's gone. It doesn't mean they're not going to be in the plans for the next 45. We've seen it before: injuries, suspensions. Again, we've got a game on Tuesday, so things may change on there. So yeah, as long as everyone's engaged, fully fit, and ready to go, then we've got no issue. What for us as a squad, because it's a smaller squad, is we can't do is chuck someone in, them not up to speed, and it causes a big ripple effects on the rest of the team. So everyone's got to buy into it, and that's led by the players as well. The players know that they've got to bring everyone in, and again, we have got players in there that do drag us through.
You had planned for a game on Tuesday, obviously didn't go ahead. Just take us through the thought process there.
Yeah, well, I planned it, and a few factors. I think keep the squad together because it's early on in the season. I don't want any separation. I made it myself, so I made it in the thought process of let's get a game in for the lads that didn't play. But on reflection after the game, I thought performance-wise, how the squad stuck together. We stick together now. We don't separate them and become them and us. We stay together as a group because it's important we do that. And again, the heat was a factor as well. It was a red hot day, and I thought 1:30 kick-off, dragging players there. Did they get the rest and recovery in case I needed for Saturday? So yeah, I looked at it and I looked at it as a staff and thought it's probably best to keep them together. And again, we did a little bit of a practice game, and everyone came through it really, really well.
Just a word on Aaron Braithwaite. Obviously, haven't announced it officially, but I suppose this is the platform to do it. That dual registered with Gainsborough Trinity.
Yeah, again, it works for both parties. Russ Wilcox at Gainsborough has been fantastic. He's a great guy, good manager. So they've had some incredible results as well. And Aaron's been part of that. I think he's got 4 assists in 2 games. So Aaron's going to be training with us and also playing with Gainsborough. So we'll dual register him. It works for everyone. Aaron's getting game time, he's getting professional training. We can improve, and if we need him, he's there to be called back. And Russ has been fantastic with events, so a big thank you to Gainsborough and Russ Wilcox for helping us, because again, people need to be match sharp and ready, and I think it'll be a good learning curve for Aaron.
Just finally then on the fans, we all know how they can make this place a great atmosphere and how much we need them this season, but this is the first one. We really do need them this weekend, don't we?
Really do, yeah. Again, I've mentioned it before, they become a 12th man. I know it's the old cliche of the 12th man, but when they turn up in the numbers and the support they give the players, it really does help. Like, you see an extra 5-10%. There's a ball ground play, they'll run quicker, if the tackles are made, they'll go harder. So yeah, it's important that we do stick with it. So again, it's a long season. We do need everyone's support. It's been fantastic so far. There's still people out there doing jobs now. So yeah, it's taken a lot from everyone involved in the club and everything. So let's make it a good day. Again, let's not go there thinking we're going to steamroll teams. It's going to be hard all the way through the season, but we can't do it without their support. And again, let's make it sure it's a good atmosphere and again enjoyable.
I'm going to say it's another one of those where you throw in and go, it won't always go our way, isn't it? But it's about sticking together.
Yeah, it won't always go away. We had the results last year where they didn't quite go our way. We had a lot of possession of the ball and get done by a counter attack. So that's the message. I'm not going to say we are going to get done that way, and we'll battle against that. But yeah, the support from the crowd when they get going, it's a great feeling. It's a great environment to be involved in, and let's make sure it's a positive. Even if it comes down to the 80th minute, let's keep going, because no game's won over 10 minutes. You've got to win the game full 95 minutes, whatever it might be. So stick with us the whole way through. If we score the first minute or the 95th minute, as long as we get a good result, a Hull City over.